Have you ever wondered how a small car from Germany became a global cultural icon? It's incredible when you think about it. The Volkswagen Beetle's journey from its homeland to the far corners of the world is one of the most fascinating stories in automotive history. And today, we're diving deep into how this humble car became a truly global phenomenon, touching lives across continents and cultures. Global Production Overview. The Beetle's worldwide production story isn't just about manufacturing. And trust me, there's so much more to it than that. It's about how a single car design managed to unite people across borders, cultures, and continents. What's really amazing is that more Beetles were actually produced outside of Germany than within it. Just let that sink in for a moment. Take Brazil, for example. Over there, they lovingly called it the Fusca. The São Paulo plant, which opened in the 1950s, became one of the most important Volkswagen facilities outside Germany, churning out Beetles until 1986. But here's something really cool. Brazilian Beetles weren't exactly like the ones you'd find in Germany. They had their own unique characteristics, specially adapted for local roads and conditions. They even created special editions you couldn't find anywhere else in the world. And speaking of special relationships with the Beetle, we absolutely have to talk about Mexico. Here's a fact that'll blow your mind. The last original Beetle ever made, it rolled off the production line in Puebla, Mexico in 2003. That's right, long after production had ended everywhere else. Mexico kept the Beetle alive. The Mexican Beetle, known as the Vocho, became such a huge part of their culture that it was the country's most popular taxi for decades. I mean, you couldn't go anywhere in Mexico City without seeing these iconic cars buzzing around. Now, let's head over to South Africa, because their story with the Beetle is equally remarkable. The Uitenhage plant near Port Elizabeth started producing Beetles back in 1951. These cars quickly became a common sight on South African roads, and the local production did something really special. It made the car more affordable for locals and created thousands of jobs, literally transforming entire communities in the process. Cultural adaptations worldwide. You know what makes this global story truly unique? Each country didn't just manufacture the car, they made it their own. Whether you were in Rio de Janeiro, Mexico City, or Johannesburg, people developed their own special connection with the Beetle. They modified it for their needs, created their own special editions, and found unique ways to use it that the original German engineers probably never even imagined. Production numbers and impact. The numbers really tell the story here. Out of the more than 21.5 million Beetles produced worldwide, a huge portion came from these international plants. Mexico alone produced nearly 1.7 million Beetles. Brazil, they made millions more. It's just staggering when you think about it. Global cultural significance. And it goes beyond just numbers. Whether you're talking to someone in Brazil, Mexico, or South Africa, they don't just see a car when they look at a Beetle. They see their own history, their own stories, their own memories. That's what transformed the Beetle from just another car into a global cultural phenomenon. The globalization legacy. The beauty of the Beetle's story is how it shows us something remarkable about globalization, how a product can transcend its origins to become truly international, adapted and adopted by different cultures while staying true to its core character. It's not just about how many cars were built or where they were assembled. It's about how this simple car design managed to speak to people across continents, languages, and cultures. So next time you see a Beetle, remember, you're not just looking at a German car. You're looking at one of the first truly global vehicles, a car that helped connect the world and showed us that great ideas know no borders. That's the real legacy of the Volkswagen Beetle's role in globalization. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Beetle's global journey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more automotive history content. See you in the next video.